I've got some great news for people who are still using Windows 10. Microsoft has just announced that it will continue supporting Windows 10 till October 2025, which is more than 3 years from now. And it also means that Windows 10 is now the longest supported Windows version in history, beating out Windows 7, which was finally retired last year after a 14-year support life cycle. Now, this news might come off as a surprise to many of you, because during its Surface event last month, Microsoft officially announced the general availability of Windows 11, meaning that technically Microsoft could have started pushing people to upgrade by now. In fact, they are still doing that. But with this announcement at the same event, they said that support for Windows 10 will continue until October 2025, which is more than 3 years from now. And it also means that Windows 10 is now the longest supported Windows version in history, beating out Windows 7, which was finally retired last year after a 14-year support life cycle. So why is Microsoft doing this? Well, there can be many reasons. For one, not everyone can upgrade to Windows 11 right away. Maybe they don't have compatible hardware, or maybe they're just waiting for a better time. Plus, Windows 11 has received some pretty bad reviews from users and creators alike, mostly due to system requirements, hardware limitations, and even malware issues. So it's possible that Microsoft isn't expecting a lot of people to upgrade just yet. And don't forget that Windows 10 is still extremely popular with about 36% market share, only second to Windows 11, which actually makes sense since it was released so recently. That leaves less than 3% for all other versions of Windows combined, including Windows 8, Windows XP, and even Windows Me. Anyway, going back to the topic at hand, another reason why Microsoft might be extending support for Windows 10 could be the chip shortage. You see, the global chip shortage has made it really hard for companies like Microsoft to get their hands on the components they need to produce new hardware. This has led to a decline in sales of PCs and consoles, and it's likely to continue affecting the tech industry for the foreseeable future. In fact, according to an announcement made by the company's CEO Satya Nadella, Microsoft had to make some tough decisions about how to allocate the limited supply of chips they had available. Ultimately, they decided to prioritize their own cloud computing business over consumer products like Surface Pro 8 and Surface Laptop Studio, both of which were announced alongside the Surface Pro X at the recent Surface event. And both of these devices rely heavily on chips in order to function. Now it makes sense that Microsoft would prioritize their own cloud computing business over consumer products, because the cloud is much more profitable, and it is also a lot more important right now given how many businesses have had to rely on remote work and online collaboration tools over the past year and a half. The problem is that this decision has left a lot of people who were hoping to buy a new Surface device in the lurch. If you were planning to buy one of these devices, what would you do now? Would you go ahead and buy it despite the chip shortage, or would you wait until things improve? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, stay up to date on all the latest tech news. And be sure to check out our other videos as well. We'll catch you in the next one.